Hey guys, welcome to the first edition of the monthly Grant County Beef Beat. Last week, I went to the Oklahoma Cattlemen's Association Winter Policy Meeting. This was my first time to attend, and it truly made me value the organization and realize how proud I am as a cattle producer myself to be a member. In fact, we are in the process of developing a Grant County Cattlemen's Association, and if you are interested in being a part of forming this chapter, please get in contact with me. Now, I want to share with you something that I thought was an interesting point of conversation at the winter policy meeting. Representative Burns has presented a shell bill, meaning that the language has been submitted to bill writers, but it has not been presented as an official bill yet for an Oklahoma certified beef label to be created. The terminology that he submitted was that for it to be classified as Oklahoma certified beef, it must be bred, born, raised, and slaughtered within the borders of the state of Oklahoma. When being evaluated by producers, there were a few concerns that were brought up with the verbiage of this shell bill. The first was with bred and born in Oklahoma. Our state is a huge crossroads for cattle being shipped in, as well as having multiple producers that are Oklahoma-based, but run operations on either side of the state border and move cattle back and forth. The second was due to the fact that Oklahoma simply doesn't have the commercial processing plant capability to service a large number of cattle harvest. The third was that there were no meat quality standards set to qualify for Oklahoma certified beef. The last thing that I'll mention is that producers do already have the capability of going through the Oklahoma Department of Ag and their processor to create their own label, so it brought up the question, is this really necessary? Ultimately, OCA voted to not support the bill, but to in turn utilize the beef labeling task force that is already in place and hopefully work with Representative Burns to create a more effective label through ODAF that is not tied to a state statute and can be more easily amended as needed. If you have any thoughts on this topic, please leave a comment because I would love to hear the opinion of my fellow producers and be able to relay that back to Oklahoma City. Just a quick reminder, 2020 is a brand renewal year for those of you with registered brands. Now, switching gears, Radio Oklahoma Ag Network Farm Director Ron Hayes talked with OSU Extension livestock market economist Dr. Darrell Pill about the Friday, January 24th Cattle on Feed report and more recently. According to the USDA, cattle and calves on feed for the slaughter market in the United States for feedlots with capacity of 1,000 or more head totaled 12 million head on January 1, 2020. The inventory was 2% above January 1, 2019. The inventory included 7.37 million steers and steer calves, up 1% from the previous year. This group accounted for 62% of the total inventory. Heifers and heifer calves accounted for 4.59 million head, up 4% from 2019. A link has been provided in the comments section if you are interested in reading and listening more on that discussion. Before I sign off, a couple upcoming events to put on your calendar. February 18th, there's an OCA district meeting at 6:30 p.m. in Stillwater at the Payne County Fairgrounds. The Chisholm Trail Beef Improvement Conference is being held February 21st in Fairview. There's a link to more information on this event in the comments. As always, keep those pistols firing, pokes.